get a new laptop because your buddy got no content. I was shy. I was like, I had shit planned. I had shit in the corner pocket of my pocket. I was gonna release shit. I didn't really have anything, but I recorded Dokkan Battle. I recorded a few of my summons. I was gonna release them, and then I set my laptop in repairs, and it is gone.
And we are live. Greetings, everyone. This is Master Menos. How have you guys been? Welcome to the Knights Podcast, Season 5, Episode 11. Now, everyone
Sup,
else,
sup?
let's
I
introduce
just had someone call
ourselves.
me. Richard, you Tech USA?
No, I've been trying to get off that. Wow. Trying to get off that page.
What's going on here?
I ain't got no problem with him. I like his content most of the time.
Yeah, I was still sharing screen. Showing them that I was not slacking off. And this is what I get. Let's introduce ourselves.
Today we only got the boys. Today there's only like 3 of us today. Hi, I'm Superstar DC. What's up?
Yeah, this is Epic Steve, the big boss. You already know who I am. Let's get into it.
That's Master Menos. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
Let's
I
just get
already
into it.
introduced myself.
Sponsors, go ahead. Go quickly.
We got innerserver.net. I mean, listen, it's web hosting that does the job for you. So yeah, mangled my words. I'm eating cupcake. Sorry, it's delicious. But yeah,
Everybody say happy birthday to Epic Steve.
Yay, happy birthday.
Yeah, birthday cupcakes. But yeah, they're good. But yeah, web hosting does the job for you with 24-hour, 7 days a week, around the clock, customer service. What more can you ask for?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot more, but you'll have to go to innerserver.net to find out. Also, Razer.
Razer, you get your computer parts there. Go to Razer, go get their stuff today. Got your keyboards, monitors, laptops, PCs, desktops. Go get all your computer parts and stuff from Razer.com. Flashing Lights RPG, whatever. Next one.
What happened to that video that DC made that I sent to you, Minos, with our sponsors? It was a pretty nice video.
Understood. Wait, it's not in chat?
I mean, I sent it a while ago, so I don't know where it's at.
Oh, dear.
I had it on my computer, but it's gone, so I sent it to y'all. Now leave it alone.
Yeah, I sent it to Minos, so I really liked it.
Yeah, you sent it to me a while back.
Yeah, we used it a couple times. Past it, I don't know what happened to it, and that was on my other laptop. This is a whole new one, and I don't think it's on here.
I want to be a video editor. I want to make videos.
Definitely need to. Yeah, I definitely need to test that show point from that point forward. Also, get response.
Get a response. Grow your audience, engage with customers, sell your knowledge, boost online sales with marketing service that does the job for you. Inbound marketing solutions for what you need. If you have a business or a growing business, marketing is key. So instead of going out there doing all the legwork, which is fine, but why not just get this? Because you know what? You can sign up absolutely free. Also with 24/7 customer support.
And Dash 3D.
Dash 3D. Listen, I consistently keep talking about Dash because I love 3D modeling. Anyone knows me knows I love doing this. It's a hobby of mine. And Dash 3D allows you to make models or just import models. You can use Video iRender, which is a similar render to what Pixar uses, but not Pixar because that's proprietary. Amazing. Every week they have new freebies you can get for absolutely free. Dash 3D absolutely free. Link in the description.
Nicole's not about, but you can check out her designer's account. If you want any quick BGMs, good chances are this one's for you. Well, the first vid actually isn't hers, but the rest are.
Yeah, so check it out.
Yeah. As I transition to the main topics, do you got anything else to say before we move it?
No.
No, we got topics. That's what we got.
All right. All right. Now I'm making sure that we don't get lost at all here. And yeah, let's start off with the latest of the great Acti-Blizz collapse. Epic, take us away.
Activision. I'm sick and tired of Activision. Blizzard chief legal officer amid Activision Blizzard investigation. What did he do?
Yeah, basically he admit the allegations and the lawsuit. Their chief legal officer, he said, "You know what? It's time to dip." So he did.
You know what? I don't care. Seriously, what? Why is it still a thing, guys? Just, I don't know. There's just so many better ways they can go about this. I'm just tired of hearing the Activision Blizzard every single time. They did this. And then they come out. We're taking out the name of certain people in Overwatch and other games so that we can appease people. It's like that doesn't appease no one, because at the end of the day, the character is not who hurt the people. The person is. Do something about the person. Come on.
This has to be done about the people at hand, not the media that's under you.
Yeah,
as we've said time and time before, it's not working. They censored a bunch of stuff, it didn't work. They changed names, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Nothing's working here.
It's not working because it's not sincere, and they're just like, oh, we're going to do this, and you guys like us now, right? No!
Thankfully, that one...
I don't care. People still gonna buy the games anyway. Diablo 2 Resurrection came out. People bought it. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, people are still gonna buy their games anyway. And them doing this we're doing a cleansing. No, you're not. You don't care. We know you don't care.
No.
I actually respect them more. They came out and said, yeah, we did this, but we're just gonna keep running like a company like we always do. If they said that, I respect them way more, honestly.
Another detail within the collapse. Now the U.S. government straight up sentenced CEO Bobby Kotick for the investigation.
Bobby Kotick,
sorry.
Bobby's a deep doodle. But in any case, he's a CEO, and I don't really think much is going to come over this case. They're going to settle this out of court for some undisclosed amount of money, and that's going to be it for that.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry to put it bluntly, but that's what's going to happen.
Unfortunately, I think the same as well. Yet this is definitely out of proportion for them. It's definitely what they deserve, but in the end, don't just be let off too easily. Like Epic said, they'll be let off far too easily.
Yeah, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. I mean, at the end of the day, money talks, and it speaks every language. So
yeah. Yeah, and that's even when considering this other detail. Now the SEC is joined, aka the Securities and Exchange Commission is investigating them.
Once again, nothing's gonna come about this. They're gonna be like, "Oh, here's some citations. Do better. We'll give you this long, and then blah blah blah. Write up a report." and it's done. I'm sorry if I've seen so pessimistic, but this stuff this is nothing new. This has happened before to Activision, to Blizzard, to EA, to Ubisoft, to a lot of different companies. I mean, but at the end of the day, they come out just fine because at the end of the day, like I said, money talks, speaks every language. These agencies don't actually care about people's best interests; they care about their own. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
From memory, this happened with Riot. This happened with Riot before, and they're still around.
Yeah, and no one's talking about what that happening anymore at all anyway. So there's all these YouTube videos people talking about, is this the end of Riot? It's like, no, it's not the end of Riot. They're going to bounce back. And they did. And that's why it's going to happen to Activision Blizzard. They're going to bounce back. Like they always do. These clickbaity videos.
They're sadly going to bounce back, but this collapse is still roaring. Yeah. This dumpster fire is definitely still roaring.
Must be actually a multi-billion-dollar company.
Mm-hmm. How can I tell it's roaring even further? There's still memes about it. Lately, I've seen the meme where they're on Agent H and they're describing the synopsis of a plot. Synopsis with a plot with a bunch of heart tags saying, "Wait, did someone from Activision, Acti-Blizz write this plot?"
Right, probably.
I could show you guys, but I sadly don't have the time yet. Yeah, we'll likely do that next show when we're not that strapped.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's more next topic. Acti-Blizz, I don't care about them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Last bit about them, the Overwatch League sponsors crawled back to them for the playoffs.
Hey, I feel like someone said that on the last couple podcasts. Wait, that was me.
Epic, we all called it, actually.
Yeah. It was like, oh, the sponsors were leaving. I'm like, the sponsors don't come back because this is just too lucrative of a circuit. They're not going to leave it. And then they came back. See, they just left right then to look good, and they came right back. I mean,
yeah.
It's only have to be a profit to find it out. Like, come on.
As much as I'd like to see them go down at this point, they still have far too much money, and as far as I know of, and consumers will still consume in the end.
Yeah. What are you saying, DC?
Hang on. I was trying to say, here's how companies work. Controversy blows down, they leave. If the money was good enough, they'll come back when everything dies down, depending on the controversy. If it's company literally committing a socially suicide bombing, like the company came out and was like, yeah, we're killing people, what of it? Then they'll never return. But if it's something small, like this ain't small, somebody did die, but at the exact same time, like I said, if the money's too good, then they'll come back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, good chances are.
We all did call this as like, I mean, like I say, you don't have to, it's just history keeps repeating itself. Like they left, like, I mean, we saw that with Riot Games, sponsors left, and then literally not even a month later, they came back. And it's like, of course they came back because there's so much money in this. They invested so much money into this already. They weren't going to just leave that money. Like, come on.
No way they were leaving that.
I fucking hate this game.
Ugh.
But
with that, let's move it.
People come back making money. That's all they care about. They're there to try to make all the money in the world. What you thought?
With that out of the way, let's finally move it to the top news. The entirety of the Nintendo Direct.
Decent Direct. Them charging extra for N64 and Sega Genesis titles is whack. HMK didn't think it's whack. I like HMK, but I definitely disagree with that. It's definitely whack. I'm sorry.
Yeah, same.
It's probably gonna be $10 more.
The price is pending, but we know they're definitely charging extra.
Yeah, it's gonna be $10 more probably. I can't see them doing too much more, but they're gonna do $10 more. Act like they're doing you a favor. N64 controller, they're selling that. I'm gonna buy it for the memes, but no one else buy it. Please don't support it. That's stupid. the Sega Genesis controller. I have many of them. Some wireless, most corded, so I don't need any more.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that dumb. And yeah. You know what else is met? Oh yeah, they're also selling compatible controllers for the Sega Genesis style one and the Nintendo 64 style one. But that's only
Yeah,
if you wish.
yeah, that's an online expansion pack right there. So I mean, I don't. I mean, like I said, it's probably $10 more. Am I gonna get? I don't know. I probably won't. You know what? I'm not gonna say I probably won't because if I end up doing it, I'm look like an idiot for saying it now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is stupid. I mean, it's very definitely whack. They should add that to regular online, not as expansion pack. But whatever.
1/3 of Super Mario 3D stars happens to be on that list, of course.
You know what's funny? I think DC called this. He said at some point they're probably trying to release Super Mario 64 onto the Switch, so that's why they were trying to do that limited time for the 3D All Stars.
Uh-huh.
And he was right. Hey, good job, DC.
Congratulations. Now you have one. Now you have called one thing in this podcast, like some of us have.
Yeah,
So far, it's just us three that called stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it makes sense. They always had this planned. Like this, is not something they just thought of. This they always had this planned, which is probably why when 3D All Stars came out, they was like, we have to do this limited time because we allowed them bite indefinitely. Then they'll be like, oh well, I mean, I already got 3D World. I mean, 3 Mario 64. Oh, you know, with 3 All Stars, I could just buy 3 All Stars with 3 different games on it. So they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna just.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I didn't say 64. I said Galaxy 2 because Galaxy 2 was the excluded from the system. They're releasing their thing. They're releasing a this. I think this is stupid because they're gonna try to charge us extra for like $10 for like more service that should have been there at the start. Because I don't really care about what emulators you give me. What I cared about is what you're going to do with the online service, and they're not really trying to change anything with their online service. Because what they need is a home screen makeover with themes and all that stuff for a 5-year-old system, and they're still not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
the 3DS, the DS had themes. Like the DS had themes.
The entire DS family had themes, but apparently this doesn't.
And DS family's like what 12 years old now. Like, come on. And the Switch still doesn't have themes. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Wow.
when I'm bugging over this theme thing is because like it's the airborne system that we still.
It's the bare minimum. Like I said, their
Like-
12-year-old family DS lines had themes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still doing the bare minimum. Like we still like no themes, like fucking no custom like no playing no music at your home menu that could have been no recreating your home menu to be something else. Like it can't be like it'd be cool if you can, you can take your Switch and you can change it
Yeah.
to where it's like you can change it to where like a like say about the Wii U, well, not the Wii U, but the Wii U's home menu. Why can't I not change my? Because all it is just a slider to get to your games. Why can't I change it to be something like the Wii U or the Wii home menu, or change it to be something like it can pop up like the GameCube, and have like a custom GameCube settings and home screen and stuff like that. Retro home screens and all that stuff. Be creative with it, and
Yeah.
it's still not.
Creative themes plus unleash the entire color palette,
Yeah, also
Yeah.
like you did with avatars.
let's have music. Like I said, like let's have the Wii Shop theme playing if we want. That song kind of mocked.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I gotta go. And no, I'm not gonna be right back. I'm gonna have to sign off because I got work tomorrow and I got stuff to do.
Understood.
All right, peace.
See you later.
Yep, later. So this
Don't worry, you'll catch more of them on an Yet's episode that we just recorded. What's happened on there is Kirby and Forgotten Land has been announced.
That game looks amazing. It looks stunning. Kirby looks so cute. All that
Yeah.
sand was on him, and he just walking and oh my, that game looks amazing.
Yeah, you could easily get lost in there. You could definitely easily get lost in there. They're looking for
Yeah,
secrets.
Kirby got the Mario Odyssey treatment, and it looks amazing. So
Yeah.
definitely pick it.
Definitely thinking of picking this up. What else went on? This was right at the end, but Bayonetta 3's gameplay has finally been unveiled, and they have a 2022 release window.
That game looks amazing too. Bayonetta, I love Bayonetta, and someone who looked a lot like Virgil from Devil May Cry appeared at the end of it. Like he sliced the 2022 launch window, and then you saw him. It looked a lot like Virgil. I'm not saying it's Virgil, so when you were cussing at me,
Same.
Looked a lot like Virgil.
It could be Jean, but could also end up being Virgil. It could also end up being someone else entirely.
Yeah, it could be just a whole new character who just so happens to look like Virgil. But my whole thing is the fact they wait to show that at the very end of it. It has to be someone important, and I paid Bayonetta 1 and 2. I can't think of anyone who looked like that at all, unless if it's someone that we've seen before who has a new look, like one of Lumis Sages have a new look or something. I don't know, but it just did look a lot like Virgil. So I was like, wait, Virgil? And if Virgil does appear in Bayonetta 3, I just hope I don't have to fight him. I don't want to fight Virgil. Because he's gonna
be too rough.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, I'll fight.
Not entirely against it, but then again, that'd be too rough.
Yeah, I mean, I'd spank him if I have to. But you know, I'd rather him be on my side. You know.
Yeah. There was actually a bunch of scares involving. There was actually a bunch of scares involving the trailer, but that's a later topic. Going back on, Splatoon 3 was also unveiled.
That game, I'm not saying it. That game looked good too. I mean, Splatoon 1 and 2 were amazing games. 2, it's online, got bad after a little bit because of hacking, but then they fixed the hacking, so it got fun again. Very great game. I mean, so far it's one of Nintendo's best new franchises. Splatoon 1, Splatoon 2, great games. So 3, definitely picking that up. It looks good. The story trailer was looking pretty good. So they brought DJ what was it? I forget his name.
Octavio.
DJ Octavio, thank you. Looks like they brought him back, or maybe someone who
they either brought him back or it's totally someone entirely different.
Yeah, but they just have a similar style. But yeah, I mean, hey, DJ Octavio was a great boss. I really enjoyed playing against DJ Octavio. So I mean,
yeah, I enjoyed finding him in both 1 and 2. He was rough on 2, of course.
Yeah, so I mean, bringing DJ Octavio back. I mean, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, here's a fun fact I'd like to share. I brushed the upgrade system off entirely up until reaching him. I didn't realize that entirely slipped my mind until I realized I couldn't beat him that much, and then I realized, hey, you're running this on level 0 all along, with your weapon as level 0 all along.
Yeah,
I was able to match the weapon out that my main weapon that I was using in order to beat him then.
Yeah, you could beat him with level 0. It's just very difficult.
Yeah,
that's if you want to play the game on hard difficulty, I guess.
There's definitely that. They'll likely do the same with Splatoon 3, except hopefully it's more fleshed out or something.
Yeah. Also, Return of Mammalians, so I guess gonna have mammals in it. You saw in the trailer that one of the squids turned to like a mammal-like creature. It was pretty cool.
Yes. Now, moving forward, this one's very short, but Monster Hunter Rise is going to have an expansion pack announced for next summer. So yeah, that's definitely more enemies to fight.
Oh yeah. I mean, too bad they didn't show off any gameplay, but that dragon looked amazing, and I love Monster Hunter
Yeah.
Rise, so still playing the game. I haven't finished the base game, so uh, DLC, bring it on, you know?
Yeah. I'm not even done with the base game either. Yeah, it's another game that's dearer to my heart ended up stealing that spot. But that's enough.
Yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter Rise. Uh,
Up next,
they had an announcement for two different announcements for Smash Bros. On October 1st. They're gonna have um uh the oh, I guess October 5th. I
yeah,
thought, sorry,
October 5th, they're unveiling the final DLC character.
and the
And
final
it'll be the
Sakurai.
final Mr. Sakurai events and bring all the and bring it into all the major updates to Smash Ultimate.
I
It,
can't wait for the next character.
yeah,
Now, if the
while
next character is, I'm not. Go ahead.
while rumors are already starting happening, if not already, so please take all those with a grain of salt.
If it
Or
does
a
turn out to
pound
be
of salt.
Sora, I'm not saying it's gonna be, but if it turns out to be Sora, I will main Sora. I promise.
Same here.
Yeah, I will definitely start main Sora, and Luigi become my secondary because best bet I'll be the best Sora player ever. But yeah, that's only if he ever does appear. But he better have Donald Goofy for his final smash. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they'll definitely have to work something out there.
And they had announced for Animal Crossing New Horizons. That direct will also be in October. I don't think we know October when, but October. Uh, I I'm not an Animal Crossing fan, but that's a very big game. I know a lot of people like it. A lot of people said, "Oh, they're done with updates. They're done with Animal Crossing." Guess not, because here you go. It'll be another major update.
Yeah, it's mainly a relaxing type game like most other Animal Crossings after looking into it.
Yeah, so if you're into Animal Crossing, here it is, and go ahead play it. You know, if you like it, go play it. Yeah,
Yeah.
my brother and I had went and got it just because why not? My brother enjoys playing it here and there. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Animal Crossing, but like I said, it's a relaxing game. And they have been like it came out kind of bare bones, but they released a bunch of free updates. I think all the updates were free.
Yeah.
So they kept adding more to it. Like pretty much every 2 weeks there was something new to it. So I mean, can't be mad at that.
Okay. Also, the Rooster was already leaked, but for it to be finally here is very exciting.
Oh yeah.
They'll likely drop it right after the Animal Crossing Direct, knowing them. But then again, who knows?
Mario
Moving
Party
onward.
Superstars sees return of Woody Woods. I popped off like a little schoolgirl when I saw that. Yoshi Tropical Island and Horrorland. So those all look nice in HD. I mean,
Yeah, they all look beautiful.
yeah.
Yoshi's Tropical Island is it's totally a returning stage.
Yeah.
Literally
And I haven't been
they
a huge
had literally last Mario Party basically.
Yeah, and I haven't been the hugest fan of Mario Party since like 64, the first one. I played a bit of GameCube one. But yeah, this I did play Super Mario Party on the Switch. And I thought that game was pretty fun for the most part. You get repetitive after a while, but it was still pretty fun. That was the most fun I had in Mario Party since 64. And this game looks to be even better, so sort of give me those vibes of 64 that I had back when I was a kid. So definitely checking it out.
Yeah, I want to pick this up as well. Yeah, I really rage at these types of games, but that's the fun part of it.
And you can play the whole part of the game online, with friends and stuff. So like, it's not like how Super Mario's Party started off before the update, where you can only play certain maps online, and then they made it for all the maps like 2 years later in the update. But here, from the get go, you're going to be able to play every map with online. So if I don't play with Minos, even though he's not here with me, we can play on any map.
Yeah. And we can also play a mode that only features minigames.
Yeah, which is also cool. So we don't have to worry about boards.
Also, here's where the shenanigans come in. Shigeru Miyamoto announced the English cast and release date for the Super Mario Brothers movie. It's an animated movie, thankfully.
Yeah, and yeah, it's like next year,
Yeah, late next year.
the end of next year, the end of next year actually.
Yeah, late next year.
Because it's like December, I think.
Yes, December 21st.
Yeah, so literally the tail end of next year. But yeah, Chris Pratt, Star Lord himself. I mean, he's played a lot of other roles, but that's a role that you guys probably know. Most of you guys know from.
Mm-hmm.
The Star Lord himself will be. It's me, Mario. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Charlie Day is Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Himself is gonna be Luigi, the eternal understudy.
Him and Jack Black stood out the most for me here as Luigi and as Bowser. Both are going to be really interesting to hear.
I think because of the characters that Charlie Day has played in the movies and shows he's been in, I think he's goofy enough to work as Luigi. I'm not sure about Chris Pratt. I'm not saying he's not going to do well. I just don't know. I've never seen him in a role that would be akin to Mario.
Yeah.
Jack Black, I think, work as Bowser because I mean he's Jack Black. Anya Taylor, she's. I mean, I've never actually seen her act. I've seen clips of her because she's was it Queen's Game is what she was in, and I never saw that part of it. And the clip I saw looked nice. That's a more serious thing, so I'm not sure. I mean, I guess she make a good princess. I haven't seen her act enough to say really anything on her, good or bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how Donkey Kong would go with Seth Rogen. It actually sounds random at first.
Yeah, that sounds really random, but I mean, I guess if they're going for the whole Donkey Kong's, silly and doesn't really think things through all the way, Seth Rogen's may do good well. Now, what really got me was Keegan Michael Key is going to be Toad.
Yeah, he'll be Toad.
Adventure. So yeah, that's the thing.
Mario's voice, who happens to be Charles Martinet, is also confirmed to will also appear in the movie, as well as some special characters.
Charles Martinet will be in the movie. He'll play various characters. He will not be playing Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. The characters he plays in the Mario franchise, he would not be playing in the Mario movie. So it's interesting he's still going to be in the movie, but he's not going to be playing his characters. I mean, guess it. It is what it is. It's just weird if Chris Pratt's trying to, playing Mario and Charlie Day's playing Luigi, and if at any point Charles Martinet character comes in and he's talking in the actual voices, it'll just be kind of funny. Like,
all right,
like what you doing?
Up next, the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic will end up in the Switch this November.
Yeah, someone was talking about. Oh, look at how bad the remake looks on Switch one. That's not the remake. That's literally that looks like a PS2 game. I mean, kind of is.
Well, it is.
It's just a remaster of the original. It's not a remake. It's a remaster of the original game. Like this is the original. This is the vanilla game, just updated a bit.
Yeah.
So I think this would be the better version because what I'm hearing about the remake, it might not stay true to the original game. So
yeah,
it might be better.
There's already a black flag for the remake. Someone really bad is writing it. But to put it short, someone really bad is writing it. They wrote for the Mary Sue and junk, so
it said that the original game was misogynist or something like that. So I mean, not very high hopes for that. I mean, it could be good, but yeah, this is the vanilla game. Just it just updated a bit. So
yeah,
I mean, it's good. I love this game. This is a great game. I mean, yeah, visually it doesn't look good, but I mean, it's an old game, but it's still fun.
Yeah, there's still better not be any screwery involved, or we're definitely going to report it.
Oh, I'm definitely report it. If they take out anything, I'm like, yo, listen.
I'll allow you to fully go off on that censorship corner if that ever happens. Lord forbid.
Oh yeah, I'll be opening Pandora's box. I want to see me do that.
Mm-hmm. Castlevania Advance Collection will bring four of those titles to the Switch version.
Day one.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. I hate being tongue-tied. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a day one.
Also, ActRaiser Renaissance will be remastered, and it's already out. That game's already out.
Yeah, that game came out literally right after the direct was finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nintendo tends to do that, which I like it. Is that like you can get this today, right after direct, and literally a minute after the direct drops, boom.
It honestly looks very good. Not too interested in those kind of games, but it looks very good.
Yeah, looks good, and I'm interested in those kind of games, so definitely getting all of them,
Project Triangle Strategy will now officially be called Triangle Strategy. It will also be released next March.
Now, honestly, I think that's a dumb name for the game. No offense to them, but the game looks amazing. I played that beta test basically, and I sent some feedback to them, and one of the things I said was I wish you could move the camera around a little bit more, and they literally talked about that in the direct about that's one of the things they were adding to the game. So wow, they really do listen to feedback.
Yeah, they did listen to feedback from the demo.
Yeah, so that's amazing. The demo was really fun. Had a few quirks here and there, but pretty much the quirk, because that was the only quirk I really had a problem with. I feel like everything else would just get ironed out when the game gets more polished. But I mean, the fact that they're fixing that means that they're listening. I know I'm not the only one who said that. Probably a bunch of people felt like that, but still, the fact that I felt like my voice was heard on that makes me feel good about the game.
Mm-hmm. Moving on, Metroid Dread got an extended story trailer, and it still looks amazing.
To anyone who's saying that this game doesn't look like 60, look at that trailer. Tell me it still don't look 60.
Yeah, it definitely looks its worth.
I mean, people think, it's a 2D game, side-scrolling, that means it can't be 60. Listen, Rayman Legends is a 2D side-scrolling game for $60. That game was well worth every penny. I mean, that game was amazing, especially with that part was just amazing. Listen, just because it's a 2D side-scroller does not mean it's not worth it.
Yeah.
The game was amazing. It looks like a bunch of polish was put to the game. I mean, definitely looks fun. And you're playing different where you're not trying to kill everything because you can't. There's some things that are just invincible to you right away, so you have to run. So there's always this creature or creatures chasing you, which gives you that kind of extra atmosphere of, foreboding. I love it.
Yeah, you can say the same for Octopath Traveler and Triangle Strategy.
Exactly. Like, I mean, being 2D, being a side scroller doesn't automatically dismiss you from being a full price title as long as there's content there. Like, I mean, if there's enough content where I can play this game for, like, let's say 15, 20 hours and, enjoy it and replayability with it, I mean, that's a $60 title right there.
Mm-hmm.
At least to me.
A new game from Yoko Taro has been unveiled, and it's an RPG. It's a card RPG called Voice of Cards, heading to Switch. It's coming this October.
I never thought I'd care about a card RPG in my life, but man, that game looks good. It looks clean.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe
look clean.
It's Yoko Taro. Yoko Taro made some deal with the demon where it's just I have to get Yoko Taro's games.
Well, they've been that good.
That's near Automata or Automata, whichever you pronounce it. And the same person who did the music for Nier is gonna be doing the music for this game, so it's gonna have a killer soundtrack as well.
Yeah, extremely good chances are it'll be bomb.
So I mean,
no, not bomb in a bad way, bomb in a good
yeah,
way.
exactly. On a good way. And then, like, I think one of the producers, also one of the other producers for Nier, is going to be on there too. So basically, they took the A team or the S team basically from Nier, and they're on this game. I mean, you just can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. Hopefully it does well.
Yeah.
And hopefully
it
it is
looks
good.
Trailer. Yeah. As long as it plays as well as it looks in the trailer.
Yeah. Up next, Dying Light 2 Stay Human. A cloud version, Dying Light Platinum Edition will come to Nintendo Switch. So both 1 will show up and then 2 will show up right after.
It's kind of sad it's going to be only a cloud version. I think number 2 is number 1 going to be cloud version 2 or just number 2? I think just number 2. Because they didn't say nothing about number 1.
That looks like it's number 2.
Yeah, because they just said number 2 cloud version, but then they announced number 1. They didn't say nothing about cloud version. So I think number 1 is going to be just the regular version you get on disc, I guess.
Yeah.
Number 2 is going to be cloud version, which is kind of sad it's cloud version, but Dying Light, if you haven't played it, it's a zombie game. Yeah, it's another zombie game, but it's actually amazing. It's fun. It's quirky. The thing is, it knows there's so many zombie games out there, so it doesn't take itself seriously. It's like, okay, we know there's like 100 different zombie games you probably played. But this one is totally different. They're just goofy. They don't take themselves seriously. You know, there's a part where a dude's getting dismembered and like another person just kind of makes a joke at the relator and you're like, how do you make a joke about that? He's like, it's because of the world we're in right now. And it's just, it kind of, it very much knows what it is. So, I mean, number 2, if it's number 2 is anything on number 1, it's good. My only problem is when I saw the trailer for number 2, it made me think they might be trying to go for a more serious route, and I hope that's not what they do. The reason number 1 was so successful is the story wasn't taking itself seriously. So just stay with that.
Up next, Super Mario Mario Golf Super Rush course gets new characters and courses with a free update.
Yeah, free update. They've been updating this game a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say this game. I disagree. I think this is the best Mario Golf since GameCube. I haven't really been into Mario Golf for a while because they all kind of seem the samey. But this has, to me at least, been one of the better ones in a long time. I'm really enjoying it. A lot of people aren't enjoying it. I'm not sure why. They say it seems like it's like, you know, it's bare bones compared to other Mario Golf games, and like which ones, because the last few ones have had pretty much nothing in them. So I don't know. Definitely think Mario Golf Super Rush is a good game. They keep updating it like frequently, so, and all these updates have been free. So, and it's not like the game was already, you know, full complete game at the start, and then they added more content to it, so for free. So it's good to me. So if you're into Mario Golf, this is an absolutely free update if you have the game. So go ahead and check it out.
Yeah. No, it also made it to Switch that same day. Deltarune Chapter 2. It was already by then this was already released in PC and about anywhere else, but no, just PC and Mac.
Yeah, so Deltarune Chapter 1 apparently was already on the Switch, and then Chapter 2 came later, that like literally after Direct.
Yeah, right after the Direct.
And of course it's free. Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 are free, but when the full game comes out, you're going to have to pay for it. But yeah, Chapter 1 and 2 are absolutely free. At least that's what the creator said. So yeah. So I haven't played Deltarune yet. I saw a live stream of it from Omni. Shouts to Omni on Twitch. Great content creator. But yeah, I have not played Deltarune myself, but I did play Undertale, and I watched Etika play Undertale too because he did a genocide run.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do a genocide run because I could not hurt Goat Mom. I'm sorry, but
I've
yeah,
seen some of Undertale and the Deltarune. I haven't gotten to major spoilery parts, thankfully, but still.
yeah. I mean, since it's free, just try out Deltarune. Try out Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2. See how it is. Myself, Undertale was good. I did a passive run, so I had to watch someone else do genocide run because I couldn't do it. I didn't have it in my heart. But yeah, so yeah, definitely gonna check it out.
All right. Up next, we just have the Final Fantasy racing game Chocobo GP. They're coming to Switch next year.
You mean Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Final Fantasy Edition?
Yeah.
Bro, those tracks look just like the Mario Kart tracks, bro. I was like, yo, they really just and just change up a bit. Like when someone's, copying your answers, but they change up a bit. Yo, they legitimately just did that.
Yeah. They did that just like they did Fortune Street.
Yeah. But the funny thing, I still might pick up this game because I really like Chocobos and I really like Final Fantasy. But Mario Kart's a great game. Mario Kart's such a great game that when you copy it, it's still a great game.
Yeah. Disco Elysium, the Final Cut, will also arrive this October. October the 12th to be exact.
Disco Elysium is amazing. Anyone who hasn't played Disco Elysium, please. I know HMK, I was watching him react to this and listen, and he wasn't feeling this. Listen, it's a great game. Like, yeah, it's all dark and foreboding, but it's a great game, trust me.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks great. Yeah, as it says, your choices really do affect the game this time. Some others choices do affect the game. Some other choices don't entirely affect the game, but this is one of the games that does.
Yeah. So yeah, Disco Elysium is, and it's in like it doesn't. It's not like some Telltale games where it locks you into choices where either choice you pick, you're going to get a similar outcome. These are actually far-reaching outcomes, so that's good.
All right. Up next, there's a new trailer for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and they have yet another expansion.
And we have those things. We saw these characters in the story, but we couldn't play them. Finally, we could play them. They're a dual team, so that's good. I mean, this game is forever getting content. I mean, Hyrule Warriors is a game that keeps on giving. I mean, most of the DLC you do have to pay for, but I mean, it's like $19.99 or so. So you're not out too much money. It's full content. It's like full length game for the content.
Yeah, this happened for so many Warriors games as well.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm getting it. So yeah.
Yeah. Not interested in this one, to be honest, but good luck to those who are. Still a lot. Up next is Disney Magical World 2 Enhancement Edition, which is a remaster that will go straight to Switch. And honestly, I'm not into this.
Neither am I. Let's move on. See, I was gonna see what you had to say about it. I don't care. But I mean, to the people who care, there you go.
Shadowrun Trilogy brings 3 classic RPGs to the Switch in 2022. Shadowrun Returns, Shadow Dragonfall Director's Cut, and Shadowrun Hong Kong. Those are 3 in case you're wondering.
The Director's Cut one sounds promising. Other 2 I don't care about, honestly.
Have you played Dragonfall?
Yeah, I played 1 and 2.
How were they?
2 was good.
Sadly, not that interested in Shadowrun, unfortunately.
I saw number 3 gameplay and I was like, nah.
Oh dear.
So I mean, the people who like it, I mean, it's there. But number two is good. That's why I say that the director's cut for that seems like it'd be cool. But past that, I don't care. Yeah.
Wrap next. Rune Factory 5 and its farming RPG action will be for next year.
Oh, I don't give a crap about Rune Factory. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, same here for me. We've already heard, and Justin, but we've already heard that you can do opposite and same sets of relationships for Rune Factory 5. Yeah, that just came out.
Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? I mean, whatever. Like I said, I mean,
It is whatever.
It's coming out.
Finally, Arcade Archives, Pac-Man, and Xevious will add more arcade classics to Switch, and they dropped by the end of the direct. They dropped at the end of the direct.
I mean, that's good. You know, more games is always good. I mean, as far as arcade archives go, I don't really care. I mean, I think I have it, but I mean, I don't care. More games is always good.
Yeah, I don't care that much here. Already have the Championship Edition of Pac-Man, and that is on PC. That's pretty much it for me there.
Yeah, same.
And we've gone through the entire list.
All right, if I had to give it a score, I say B minus. Not bad at all. Bunch of games. Like even there are a few that I didn't care about, but they're still big titles, nevertheless. So I mean, definitely, and they had a good pace going with them. They didn't focus too much on any certain game, and they showed just enough of everything. Showed off some more Metro Dread. Showed off, some third-party games coming to Switch. Showing that, we're still getting that support. Showed off a bunch of first-party games that they're working on. I mean, a bunch of first-party games. Added updates for games that we already have out. And a lot of these free, so, you pay absolutely nothing. I mean, so, B minus, definitely. Definitely. Very, I did enjoy this more than the Sony Showcase. The Sony Showcase was not bad, but this was definitely better.
Yeah, I enjoyed this way more. Yeah, there was also stuff I either didn't care about or were really lost at, but a lot of it was very good. I'll just give it a B+.
All right.
And that's it for the entirety of Nintendo Direct.
Yeah. And it was 40 minutes, and it didn't feel like 40 minutes. Like when it ended, I was like, wait, I thought it was going to be 40 minutes. Like, oh, that was 40 minutes. Like they kept showing game after game, and they were showing at such a good speed that I didn't realize 40 minutes.
Yeah, it felt shorter than 40 minutes. Oh, wow. Well, I have nothing else, so let's move it. We're going back to the ridiculous. We're going back to ridiculous already. So, Apple turned their post-lawsuit tables on Epic, the game company, not you. And they're blocking Fortnite on iOS. To put this short, there was a lawsuit that was between them and Epic Games, and they ended up denying their request. Apple issued a letter denying the request to have its developer release agreement reinstated until all legal options are exhausted. This ends up effectively banning Fortnite and any other software from Epic Games. And this was after some in-game payment option drama. Personally, this is going to haunt them for years. On my hand, On my first hand, this is definitely entertaining, but on the second hand, this will feel bad for the set few. This will feel bad for the set few that actually do play the game on iOS. Then again, it's literally everywhere else. The game is literally about everywhere else.
Apple turns post-lawsuit tables Epic on Epic. Will block Fortnite on iOS. I thought they already blocked Fortnite.
Apparently they didn't until right here.
I don't know. Well, during this whole lawsuit, you could play Fortnite on Apple devices.
Yeah.
That is very weird. I can't imagine someone suing me and will allow you to still use their product on my. Okay. I mean, I don't think that's really turning the tables. I mean, this is kind of what Epic Games wanted them to do.
Yeah.
So that Epic Games can say, "Look at them being tyrants." I mean, this is kind of what they wanted. Is that really turning the tables on them?
Yeah, especially for in-game transactions.
Yeah. I mean, this is a multi-billion-dollar company versus a multi-billion-dollar company. You cannot pay me enough to care.
Yeah, they still earn enough.
Like, it's a multi-billionaire company complaining about another multi-billion-dollar company's terms and conditions. And I will say this: both sides are valid. Like with Apple, you're like, this is our store, therefore our terms and conditions are as set, and you have to follow them. Then Epic Games is also right in a way that if someone wants to pay for this game specifically, they should be able to pay the developers directly and not have to pay a third party company and then have a percentage of that money come to developers. That's also correct. I mean, both are correct. So that's probably it. In this particular case, neither party is wrong, but once again, it's two multi-billion-dollar companies, complaining. I just cannot. I cannot be bothered to care.
Yeah, once again, this is two tyrants fighting.
Yeah.
I got nothing else for this one. Do you?
No.
Let's move it then.
Steam will still let you revert to old game builds despite beta concerns. Okay.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, there's been an update apparently. Valve did respond to the claims that Steam will soon disable the option to download the previous versions of any games, which was an ability beloved by modders, speedrunners, achievement hunters, and game historians. But everyone was afraid it would go away, but according to them, in a statement provided, a spokesperson clarified they're not planning to disable access to older versions of software anytime soon. Retro aren't planning to disable downloading old builds. We are working on an approach to handling the edge cases involving unknown content, helping partners more easily take down builds that need to be removed, or things like copyright issues, the statement reads. We'll have more to share on that work when it's ready to ship.
Okay.
Yeah, so this was basically quite a huge scare that ended up having to have Valve respond.
Yeah, Valve's like, oh, wait, hold on. We're not doing what people are saying we're doing.
Then again, Valve has reneged on certain things before, so if they do renege on this, it'll just make them even worse than they already did when the waifu game Apocalypse happened. Yeah, that was a while ago, but still, this still stands. Hopefully this positive thing will be the case. If not, they'll definitely have some explaining to do again. And we'll have to get in their behinds again. Oh, darn it, Epic just...
Oh no, it's okay. I had to clean that thing out real quick. So I tried to mute the thing, but unmuted.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this hopefully what they said is the truth, or people will come at them.
I don't have much else on this.
No, that's about all I can say on that.
Thankfully, we're barreling through this right after the direct stuff. Yeah, the direct was jam packed, and rightfully so. And we're actually coming back to part of that. We're actually coming back to part of that via the censorship corner. In the trailer, it did appear that Bayonetta did not lose anything, did not go bare or anything. But then again, this is for. Yeah. In the Bayonetta 3 trailer, she did not go bare. We hadn't seen her go bare or anything. Then again, that's because that's a trailer. Then again, because that's a trailer for a Nintendo Direct. They do feature M-rated games, but they can't go all out like that. Or so that's my defense. However, this scared a lot of people. And let me bring out the Sankaku thing again before I scare everyone.
Yeah. I mean, that's something I noticed. I was like, wait, why does Bayonetta have clothes on?
Yeah, and this was when she transformed.
Yeah, I'm like, why those clothes still on her? But yeah.
However,
when they were showing off Dying Light, they weren't showing off the zombies dismembering people or anything. So, that's definitely in Dying Light. So, it might just because it's Nintendo Direct, trailer, and yeah. So
yeah, it's the entirety of Nintendo Direct trailer. They can show M-rated games, but they can't go all out. That's why I didn't see her get naked or anything.
Yeah, so I don't think they're gonna take that out because there'd be no reason to. That's Bayonetta.
Hideki Kamiya even said so. This is on her losing her clothes. Do not underestimate me. Oh hey, Dark One. He also likes the Wii theme music.
Yeah. Yo, listen, man. You know what we want? Listen, it's like I said to my coworkers. I'll be playing Bayonetta with a controller on one hand and the other hand free. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah. Yeah, his full reply on this was, do not underestimate. Yeah, that was his full reply. This should honestly give people, according to the article, as she was never once shied away from showing skin, as shown on the old trailer, except for Wicked Weave attacks. Her outfit partial advantages when using them, as her outfit is entirely made up of hair, which is also her magical conduit. Taking on the appearance of something similar to a bikini, most likely. Her clothes, and they notice that her clothes vanish entirely when she summons larger demons, and that is applied to the games as well. So, from his reply, we should definitely be expecting that. Yeah. But we'll definitely be noted if anything goes wrong. Lord forbid.
That little shimmy she did in that trailer was nice, though. She was a little dance. Dance for me. Dance for me, my queen.
I had to rewatch the trailer for that.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, she doing a shimmy for me? Dance for me, my queen. That's why I'm going to be playing it with the controller on one hand. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Hopefully Hideki is telling the truth here.
Yeah, I think he is. I mean, the thing is, like Bayonetta 2, like people thought would be censored because it was coming to exclusively to a Nintendo platform, and it was not at all. As a matter of fact,
Yeah, it wasn't at all.
it was more provocative than Bayonetta, 1, honestly. So,
Yeah.
So I mean, hey.
Here's hoping our prayers go and our fancies go answered.
Yeah, so
that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I think it's just it's a trailer, but yeah, for a Nintendo Direct, because it's bringing all audiences, so it shows you some kid games, or games that are more kid friendly like Mario, Kirby, and you don't want to just out of nowhere show a girl stripping.
Yeah, this was mid Nintendo Direct, so that would cause an arms race. The game itself and nothing else, perfectly fine. In fact, bring it. But there's only so much you can show on a Nintendo Direct. That's all I got. Well, Epic, we've already heard of them cracking down. We've already heard of them cracking down on pretty boys, so it's quick shot news. The Chinese government ended up banning Boys Love Online games as inferior culture.
Well, I mean, we saw that coming.
Yeah, we actually saw that coming. They announced it. They've been announced this.
I mean,
however, they say it's only for online games, but it's probably the entirety of the genre.
I'm guessing it's the entire genre because, a lot of those have more feminine men. Like, look at the person in this picture.
Yeah.
Like the redhead. I mean, he looks
the redhead
very
totally.
Yeah, he looks very feminine. So I mean, definitely what they're, getting upset against. And keep in mind, I don't care about these games. I don't play them, but I mean, you should be allowed to, make and play them if you want, and not have the government breathe down your neck and say, no, you can't do it. But whatever. It's China.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat.
Shouts to Emperor G. I mean, President G.
That's warrant of the clown world visual. And we're getting back out of it. And we're getting back out of it because I have even shorter news involving the guys that blew off China as we covered last time. They basically failed their pizza flavored litmus test, and as a result, when the initial show went on, they were immediately bombarded even worse. And as a result of this, they ended up canceling their live stream entirely for Tokyo Game Show. See, this is why you don't blow off China. Yeah, they had no idea at first that one of their guests would be the ultimate litmus test against China, but that's no excuse. They failed, and now they blew off China, and now they got destroyed for it. I feel no sympathy for playism whatsoever.
Nah, they're sucking off this government. Enjoying President G's genitalia, and this is what happened to them. I mean,
yeah,
they end up choking. That's all I can say about it. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Playism played themselves. That's crazy.
The best of it is they've gone broke as of here. Since westward they're just a localizer. Eastward they also do indie games, but good chances are they'll also go broke there as well. Oh, because of this fiasco.
I mean, was it worth it? That's all I'm gonna ask them. Was it worth it?
Totally not. They definitely totally not.
And I tell y'all what, y'all can hire me. I'll turn the company's fortunes around. You know what I'll do? I'll not bend the knee to anyone, government or people on Twitter who have hot fingers.
Yeah, that's if it's your own company. That's if you are your own company, totally.
I said that they hired me on, they put me at the top. I'll turn this whole thing around. I guarantee.
Good luck to you in that case.
Yeah, I'll bring you along with me, Minos.
Oh, understood.
Yeah, we'll change it for the better.
Yeah, even though their reputation is already past the gutter.
Don't worry, I can bring you out the gutter. I just come out with one statement. Hey guys, we don't give a flippin' fladoodle about Twitter, keyboard warriors or China. Well, there you go.
Understood. We might as well make a new company then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the name from Playism to something else though,
Yeah.
because Playism already done played themselves, so I have to can't change the name.
Yeah. Yeah, totally change the name.
But more on that later. Hire me, cause I'll tell you, I'll change the fortunes.
Now, onto the repeat offender of censored game of the show. Diablo 2. This is on Diablo 2 Resurrected. They have a dumb reason why they beat the Amazon with the ugly stick.
See, I don't understand. I know, like Razorblade Mango shouts to him. He likes kind of Amazonian women, and so do I. You know, what I mean, Wonder Woman is amazing, and the Amazonians. If you look at them in the comics, even like the movies, a lot of them are very hot. Very attractive.
Yeah,
But
they're
like
normally very attractive, but for some reason, they beat her with the ugly stick in Diablo 2 Resurrected.
yeah, they've been doing that a lot lately. They've been making these tall, muscular women ugly. I'm like, why though? I mean, they can still be attractive. I mean, like I said, with the Amazonians, because Amazonians in general, as far as mythology goes, they're always known as very attractive women.
Yeah, they're explicitly known as very attractive women,
and they were unattainable because they weren't they did not seek out men. So um, they're basically that woman that you can never get.
Yeah, and eastward they've totally perfected that, but definitely not westward. Apparently, this was once again on lieu to. From the looks of this was definitely on lieu to the current disaster they're going through already. So that's another attempt to put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also according to article, they finally gave in. This time they finally gave in to the complaints from a long while ago. And they quote unquote make sure that they look like their role as opposed to people who just rolled out of a nightclub, even though explicitly Amazons were attractive.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I that's a stupid reason. I mean, like I said, mythology, like Amazonians were very attractive women. That was the whole point. They were just very tall and muscular.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make a tall, muscular, attractive woman. It's been done before many times. I don't understand why that's
done
a
before
problem
so many
now.
times.
Like, I don't know why it's been a problem now. Like, I mean,
yeah, me neither here. The biggest example, my biggest example off the top of my head is Grand Order's Barghast. And here's her. Yeah, she definitely fits that bill. There's actually a whole list that would still fit the bill. I'd honestly take this way more than this. And once again, this is just Acti-Blizzard trying to put the toothpaste right back in the tube. No way that's working. And Epic just left again.
no, I didn't.
Oh. How is she?
She look good. See, they could do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I said, I just feel like they feel like if you have to make an Amazonian, they have to be hurt. I don't know why they have to be hurt in the face. I mean, they can be very attractive women. It's
Yeah.
just,
there's an actual Amazonian in her game, and she's Penthesilea.
yeah, and she's tall, muscular, and attractive.
Yeah. Balkest is tall, muscular, and attractive here. Penthesilea is on the shorter side, but she's definitely not busted.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't really see the problem. See, look right there.
Yeah.
Muscular and attractive.
Yeah.
Just not as tall, but yeah.
Yeah, she's just not as tall as Balkest, but she still fits that bill.
Yeah, muscular and attractive, like Amazonian. I mean, she looks good. I mean, I don't understand why this has been an issue lately.
Ugh.
Or whatever reason.
Yeah, this wokery has been out of its mind ever since it waltzed in. And it's been that disgusting ever since. It really needs to stop. Alright, let's move it.
Alright then.
I figured you don't have anything else out. I figured you don't have anything else further.
Nah, just get whoever made those designs to make the designs now.
Yeah.
Amazonian.
Now onward to the dumb news. Genshin Impact just had their anniversary event, but because there was reportedly only some little things that happened with it, their anniversary ended up being really stingy and players got pissed off because of it. And there's already a bunch of complaints against MiHoYo for this.
I feel like every time MiHoYo does a Genshin Impact anniversary or event or anything, there's always some kind of pushback about it. Maybe they should, now see, and keep in mind, I'm not a huge fan of this game because this game makes me mad. Not Genshin Impact, but Fire Emblem Heroes. This game makes me mad, but at least when they have events, you can actually get stuff out of the events.
Yeah. You can actually either get stuff out of events, and there's normally a ton of content added within these types of games.
Yeah, like for example, every I think 5 updates. I mean, every update has a bunch of stuff, but every 5 updates will add more to the story mode than an actual story, which is
yeah.
So I mean that.
I know they freshly added Inazuma, so more story content won't be until a bit later. But from reports the stuff was minuscule, and as a result, they caught some serious hell for it. It didn't help even further that their latest person on Raid Up right now sucks on ice. She reportedly sucks on ice.
Of course. I guess you could say she's pretty chill. Okay, but no, but yeah.
Yeah, that pun is related. She's water type. She's water type. No, hydro. Yeah, there are Cairo players, which is ice, but she was water.
Every time Genshin Impact does something, though, like I said, it seems like they upset people. So maybe they should just look at other gacha games and say, what are we doing wrong?
Yeah.
Also, if they keep doing something that pisses you off, why are you still playing their game just to get pissed off? I mean,
yeah.
At this point, you should either be used to it or just stop.
Last I've seen something ridiculous like this. They're going on a strike involving certain characters, and then the next waifu dropped out, And then the next waifu dropped that same day, and everyone ate their own words on the golden platter.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be fine. Like I said, every single event they have different drama come up, but then they drop another waifu and everyone's like, oh, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, let's move it.
Yeah.
Guess what's outselling Deathloop?
What?
Seriously, guess.
What game has come out since Deathloop?
Oh wow. Well, let's see it anyway.
Gas Station Simulator?
Yeah, apparently Gas Station Simulator is somehow outselling Deathloop on stream. Yeah, simulators are very popular in the case of Steam, but
Gas Station
Gas
Simulator?
Station Simulator. According to article, they were both released simultaneously last week. Yeah, while Deathloop is definitely popular, it's somehow not pacing sales for Gas Station Simulator. Their peak concurrent playing count for the previous 24 hours as of the article is 11,058, just barely over 10,936 for Deathloop's case. And that's according to Steam database here.
Gas Station Simulator. What do you do in Gas Station Simulator?
My best guess is you're running after the gas station. You're looking after the gas station, trying not to get robbed. All the bells and whistles. Or so that's my guess.
If I was Bethesda, I'd be mad. I'd be furious.
Yeah. Wait, I did not look into I'm not looking into Deathloop that much at all. I'm sure they're not made by Bethesda, but am I wrong?
I think it is a Bethesda game, actually. Let me look it up. Right on my phone.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, here it is. It almost fell. Don't follow me, phone. Yeah, Bethesda
Arcane
Softworks.
Studios. it is published by Bethesda. Darn it.
Yeah. As if I was Bethesda, I'd be upset. I'm just saying, I'd be like, yo, what the heck is this Gas Station Simulator? Why is it outpacing our game? Wait, dang. Deathloop has low scores, 3.9? This game looks interesting to me. I was actually on a...
That's according to Google.
Yeah, 3.9 on what, though?
Yeah, on average.
That's not a good average. I mean, but
not at all.
New. But it's still new. But yeah, I mean, I actually was looking out for this game. I just got tired of seeing gameplay of it because they kept showing the same thing. They didn't show anything new.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely picking the game up. PS5, of course, because I have PS5. But yeah.
Yeah. Still, this was pretty funny to see. Well, Godspeed the Gas Station Simulator. Apparently that's doing far better.
I mean, good job to the company over there. I mean, they must be very proud.
Mm-hmm.
The last simulator game I played was Goat Simulator. Wait, no, I played Duck Simulator. Wait. I played that duck game. Yeah, it was Duck Simulator. Is that the name of it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a
yeah.
Stupid
I've watched a ton of stupid simulators, but the dumbest, craziest one I've heard was Cuckold Simulator, where you legit actually play as some cuckold.
That's crazy.
Yeah. With the bells and whistles, you go work, you go in the literal wage cage. Then you go back from work, then you catch your wife doing Tyrone. and his kids are in your house, and you're raising his kids in your house. Tyrone Jr. and everyone.
Oh my.
And I've only touched some of the simulator, not all of it.
Oh my.
Ugh. I got nothing else on this. It's that insane.
And congratulations to that indie studio. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah.
They must be very proud.
Let's move on to even dumber news. Today, in had this person not get banned, they actually didn't get banned for... Actually, it did not get banned for good reason. They didn't give our reason, but they definitely didn't get banned for... They definitely didn't get banned for a good reason instead of a nonsense reason.
Oh yeah, yeah. For those who don't know, Twitch has a rule where if someone's account has been banned, terminated on Twitch, then you cannot stream with that person, for fear your account been terminated, or at least a temporary banned.
Yeah.
So Z-Laner somehow dodged a Twitch ban, even though he was streaming with Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah. He was on the session right there and did not get off the session, even though he was still streaming on Twitch. Somehow he did not get banned here.
I mean, that's good. I mean, I like that he didn't get banned. It is interesting, though, because, I mean, it makes me wonder, where does Twitch bend the rules and where don't they? I don't.
Yeah. Then again, yeah, the best reason of this is that they're probably doing this to circumvert their lawsuit. They're currently being sued the hell out of by Dr. Disrespect, and this will probably be used to circumvent that lawsuit. But good chances are Twitch's efforts will fail and Dr. Dis will win. Or so I hope.
Yeah, I mean, they still haven't gave a reason why they banned him. He said he's pretty sure of the reason now. And I'm pretty sure the reason is just money. Something simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a money reason, too. That and Mitzer was alive at the time. They thought he was going to ditch him for Mitzer, so they hard banned him.
Yeah, I think they were afraid that they were going to ditch for Mixer, and they're like, if we ditch him and we're super vague with it, maybe Mixer won't want to touch him. But yeah.
Yeah. And then Mitzer went belly up, and now he's totally suing them.
Yeah.
That's all I got for this.
Yeah.
Epic any further?
Nah.
Alright. We've made some pretty good time, so now we're ready for the final topic. Hold on, I gotta pull out the Sankaku sensor once again.
Uh-oh.
And Darkness hasn't sent much of anything else. Yeah. Not much anything else said from Darkness's perspective.
Darkness.
Anyway, ready. So, Call of Duty Vanguard's beta version is out, and yeah, as expected, there's a lot of tomfoolery. There's a world of rampant cheating there.
Yeah, Cold War's kind of fallen into that lately, and now looks like the Vanguard beta already. See, the Vanguard is off to a nice start. There's already hackers in the beta.
Yeah, there's already hackers there.
In the beta.
Wait, I don't have audio. I don't have audio on.
I mean...
Yeah.
I don't know
There's
what to
already
say.
a bunch of tomfoolery.
I don't even
You're
know.
cheating already in the beta. Like,
Yeah, they're
it's
already cheating.
I think he is cheating.
It's a freaking beta.
Who?
Your KD doesn't even matter in the beta.
Yeah,
And they don't have KD
he's
anymore
fuck.
because
What the
they
fuck
changed it to
this?
something else now.
Yeah.
But hopefully they look at the feedback of the beta and they're like, hey, let's fix that. They won't. It's freaking Activision, but you can dream at least.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I'm not interested in Vanguard. I got Cold War because someone I knew in my job kept talking it up, so I went and got it. And I had fun with it for a little bit, but now I'm just bored of it. I'm like, good thing I didn't spend 60. Good thing I spent 25, but still. I still think that was much, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm not touching this much either. Actually, the only Call of Duty I did touch was that very old one for the Wii, and I couldn't get that to work. It was super buggy. So of course I had to chill out. Wait, Darkworm replied, saying I am laying low and chilling. That's just it. Once again, he's very busy. Once again, he is very busy, but we're glad to see him again.
Yeah.
Had to put the sensor down to show him.
But yeah, I mean that's all I gotta say. I mean, Call of Duty is Call of Duty. I mean, it's a lot of diminishing returns. It was good, then it started getting bad. Then it had a couple good, then went back to bad. So I mean, there are a lot of diminishing returns.
Yeah, sensor back on in case anything pops out.
Oh
and
yeah,
I almost forgot I have to mute this. I have to mute this because I don't want any Game Awards leaking out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Right as he spawned, just like with that other guy, right as he spawned, he ended up getting bapped again. They were definitely hacking.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. Any further on this epic?
No, I mean this just keeps happening in Call of Duty now. I mean, it is what it is. People, please stop hacking. Like, do you think you're good from hacking? Like, ooh, look how many kills I got. Yeah, you got that many kills from hacking. Like, congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't even want a cookie at this point. They don't even care of it. They don't care, period.
These hackers are what made Halo 3 unplayable after a little while. With the whole, they were sniping you across the stage when they couldn't even see you. Oh my guys.
Yeah.
Do you feel good about this? You think you're good? Think good at this game? Think you're hot stuff?
I've said the exact same with Splatoon, especially Splatoon 2.
Yeah, I was like, y'all think y'all hot stuff
There's
hacking?
a world of hacking there, up until they fixed it.
Yeah, and that's something they actually did. Nintendo actually fixed it. Unlike Activision.
Yeah.
But I'm like, y'all feel good about that? Y'all hacking Splatoon 2?
Yeah.
A game that was geared more towards kids. I feel good about this? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay.
Yeah, they had extended super missiles. An extended amount of super missiles. Which was one I've seen in action. It was very bad. There was also a hacked battle that me and my team ended up winning.
Oh yeah, I won against a bunch of hackers.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do y'all feel y'all hacking? Y'all still lost. How bad do you have to be at a game that you're hacking and you still lose? Especially a game as easy to pick up as Splatoon. Like, you don't need to hack. It's a very easy pick up and play game.
And back in the day for Splatoon 1, I've heard someone hacked themselves to end up always becoming a Kraken. And the Kraken was super broke then.
Yeah, so
you can easily kill other squids in one shot and you use a lot of ink as you go around. That's why they did away with the Kraken in Splatoon 2.
Yeah, Kraken. It was just very hard to balance the Kraken. So they was like,
Yeah.
yeah, we can't. We're just not going to do it.
And the rollers were also super broken.
Oh, the rollers were extremely broken.
Yeah.
They had to nerf those a lot in Splatoon 2. I mean, they're still good. I mean, but you know,
Rollers are still good.
But you can't do the same stuff like with the whole when you do the flick on a roller. In Splatoon 1, it went far. In number 2, it goes barely nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes nowhere with the heavy rollers. Any roller that isn't heavy was really good. Or so I've used them. Before anyone panics, I used to use the rollers for style, but they ended up becoming one of my main weapons. My other main weapon in case of Splatoon 2 was the Pro Splatter Shot.
Yeah,
And,
Splatter Shot Pro, I like that. I also like I like the little sniper like weapon because you know I always in games with the guns, you know, even like Splatoon, I love snipers.
Yeah, the Splat Chargers.
Yeah, Splat Chargers. I just love those. So I had to go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very risky. They're very risky in turf war, but not as risky in ranked. You can do better with those in ranked, alongside the other battle-oriented stuff. In case of turf war, however, you need to keep it moving.
Oh yeah, in turf war, I was killing it because I would have that with shield basically, so I'd be able to kind of get some people, then go through and have my team kind of go through. Like if someone had a roller, I kind of clear the way for them, and then like they'd go through. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. And that's all I have here. Epic, your final thoughts on anything before we go?
That's about it.
Yeah, entirely.
Also, Soldier Boy, you don't own Atari. I know that's old, but still, that still never stops being funny.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully no whackness involving him occurs, but knowing our luck, good chances are it will. Now I definitely don't have anything much further, but definitely look forward to the next Yets episode. Definitely look forward to a lot more stuff coming in the future. As I definitely promise something in the Yets episode. Epic, don't spoil it yet. Other than that, this has been Master Minos, and until next time, be seeing ya.
This is Epic Steve, the birthday boss of the podcast. You guys have a good one. Peace.
Happy birthday, Epic. And to many, many more.
Thank you.